Disturbing facts that will probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 41. These two lovely ladies are Louise and Martine Fawkins. It's their real name. They have worked as prostitutes in Amsterdam for more than 50 years and have finally retired in their early 80s after sleeping with more than 335,000 men, or more than the population of 38 countries and territories. Why am I like kind of morbidly curious though? Like, I imagine they would know what they were doing. During an unrelenting storm, several Six Flags riders were left suspended 240 feet above the ground on the Sky Screamer. It's like really living up to its name. In the 19th century, some American schools had a dunce cap for students who misbehaved or struggled in class. I don't know about you, but the class clowns that were like in my middle school and high school, they would have acted out simply to get to wear the dunce cap. So I think it might have been a little bit counterproductive, and that's why they phased it out. There was a study sponsored by sugar companies in the 1960s and written by Harvard researcher Dr. Mark Hegsted that claimed sugar was harmless and it was fat that caused heart attacks. Highway hypnosis, which is also called white line fever, is an altered mental state in which a person can drive a car, truck, or other automobile great distances, responding to external events in the expected, safe, and correct manner with no recollection of having consciously done so. I feel like that happens to me all the time, and not even like white line fever, not even a long distance. I'll just be like driving from my house to like the grocery store, which is like a 4-minute drive, and I'm like, how the hell did I get here? Might as well get some bagel bites. There was a court in France which stopped a girl from being named Nutella and forcibly renamed her to Ella in the absence of her parents. The judge said that the name Nutella would only lead to teasing or disparaging thoughts, a complaint not heard by her parents as they didn't even attend the hearing. And I thought the name Hildegard was bad. Imagine being named Nutella. The act of bending the knee during a marriage proposal isn't a historical tradition. It was just popularized by Hollywood. And I'm one of those people that if you get down on one knee to propose to me, I'm gonna be like, hey, while you're down there, can you tie my shoe? In his inaugural address, President James Buchanan declared that the turmoil surrounding slavery was happily a matter of but little practical importance. By the end of his 4-year term, 7 states had seceded from the Union and civil war was imminent. While each brain hemisphere controls half the body, both hemispheres see from both eyes, but each only sees the left or right of each image from each eye. It seems like a lot of work. Surely there's an easier way. The 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami was so powerful that it increased Earth's rotation speed and shortened the length of the day by 2.68 nanoseconds. Like, yeah, I was gonna wash my car today, but with this shortened day, I just feel like I'm not gonna have the time. Shamans in Siberia would often partake in Amanita muscaria psychoactive mushrooms, and then the shaman's urine was then drunk by others who wanted to experience the same, albeit a bit milder, psychoactive effects. Again, I'm sure there's an easier way. In a fit of rage, Emperor Hadrian once stabbed a slave in the eye with a pen. Feeling regretful when he calmed down, Hadrian called the slave and told him to ask for literally anything as compensation. The slave replied, "I just want my eye back." Britain used an estimated 22,000 servicemen as guinea pigs in the nuclear bomb drops in the 50s and 60s. Just thinking about a location actually activates mental maps in the brain. But not for me, because I'm terrible with directions. I can't even play video games because I'm so bad with directions. Do not trust me to drive us anywhere. I'm going to get us lost. And then I'm gonna panic, and then we're probably gonna wreck. On April 28, 1988, the roof of an Aloha Airlines jet ripped off at 24,000 feet, but the plane still managed to land safely. Somebody give that pilot a raise expeditiously. In 2022, a 110-year-old sunken shipwreck was found near Antarctica. There is a restaurant in China that the thinner you are, the more of a discount you get. Visitors who can squeeze through the 15 centimeter, aka 5.9 inch gap between 2 metal bars, get a beer and a meal for free. On the flip side, there is a restaurant in America, I believe it's in Las Vegas, called the Heart Attack Grill, and if you weigh over 350 pounds, you get to eat for free. America. 5.9 inches. Thanks for watching.